Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We've got a bombshell story to dive into today, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on breaking Cowboys news. Let's get into it. All right, folks, it's no secret that this season has been full of ups and downs for the Dallas Cowboys. With all the drama on and off the field, we've got rumors flying left and right. But what we're hearing now, it's on a whole other level. Reports are swirling that Mike McCarthy, the Cowboys' head coach, might actually be leaving the team. Yes, you heard that right. Mike McCarthy could be on his way out, and it's not just a baseless rumor this time. There are credible sources backing this up, and we're going to break it all down for you. So why would Mike McCarthy leave the Dallas Cowboys? Let's look at the big picture. When McCarthy joined the team in 2020, there was a lot of hype. Fans thought he was the guy to take this team back to the promised land. With his Super Bowl winning experience, it seemed like a perfect fit for a franchise hungry for another championship. But fast forward to today, and it's been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. Yes, there have been some solid seasons. The Cowboys have made the playoffs under McCarthy, and we've seen flashes of brilliance. But let's be real here. This is the Dallas Cowboys. Mediocrity doesn't cut it. This franchise is all about winning Super Bowls, and anything less is considered a failure. Despite the talent on this roster, the Cowboys haven't been able to get over the hump. And that's where the pressure really starts to build. Insiders are saying that Jerry Jones, the owner and general manager of the Cowboys, isn't happy with the current state of the team. And we all know Jerry. He's not exactly the most patient guy when it comes to winning. He's poured billions into this team, and he expects results. There's a growing sense that McCarthy hasn't lived up to those expectations, especially when it comes to postseason success. The Cowboys haven't even made it to an NFC Championship game under his leadership, let alone the Super Bowl. And in Dallas, that's just not going to fly. But here's where it gets even more interesting. It's not just about Jerry Jones being unhappy. There's also talk that McCarthy himself might be ready to move on. Coaching the Dallas Cowboys is one of the most high-pressure jobs in sports. Every decision, every game, every play is scrutinized to the nth degree. Some sources close to McCarthy say he's feeling burnt out and might be looking for a fresh start. He's been in the NFL for a long time, and maybe the grind of coaching America's team is starting to take its toll. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, Payton. Ever since Payton left the New Orleans Saints, there's been constant speculation about him taking over as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Payton has a strong connection to Jerry Jones and the Cowboys organization. He was an assistant coach in Dallas before his successful run with the Saints. Bringing him back to Big D has always been a tantalizing idea for Jerry, and now might be the perfect time to make that move. If McCarthy leaves, it's hard to imagine anyone else but Payton being the top choice. He's proven he can win at the highest level, and he's got the offensive mind to maximize the talent on this roster. Imagine what Payton could do with Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, and that offensive line. It's a dream scenario for Cowboys fans, but it's also a nightmare for McCarthy, who's probably feeling the heat more than ever. Now, let's talk about how this impacts the players. If McCarthy leaves, it's going to send shockwaves through the locker room. For better or worse, the players have built relationships with him. A coaching change always brings uncertainty, and it could affect the team's chemistry heading into next season. Some players might thrive under new leadership, while others could struggle to adjust. It's a double-edged sword. And what about Dak Prescott? He's the face of the franchise, and his relationship with McCarthy has been a major talking point. There have been moments where it seemed like they were perfectly in sync, and then there have been games where the play calling and execution left fans scratching their heads. If McCarthy goes and Payton comes in, how does that affect Dak? Payton is known for his work with quarterbacks, so it could be a blessing in disguise for Prescott. But it's also going to put even more pressure on him to deliver. This isn't just a coaching story, folks. It's about the entire direction of the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones has some big decisions to make, and they're going to shape this franchise for years to come. Do they stick with McCarthy and hope he can finally get them over the hump? Or do they take a gamble on seeing Payton or another high-profile coach? It's a massive gamble either way, but one thing's for sure, Jerry Jones isn't afraid to roll the dice. And let's not forget about the fans. Cowboys Nation is one of the most passionate fan bases in sports, and they're not shy about voicing their opinions. Social media is already buzzing with reactions to these reports. Some fans are ready to pack McCarthy's bags for him, while others think he deserves more time to prove himself. It's a polarizing topic, and it's only going to get more intense as more details come out. So, what happens next? Well, that's the big question. If these reports are accurate, and McCarthy is indeed leaving, we're going to see a whirlwind of activity in the coming weeks. The Cowboys will need to move quickly to find his replacement, and you better believe that Jerry Jones already has a shortlist of candidates. Whether it's Sean Payton or someone else, this is going to be one of the most closely watched coaching searches in NFL history. And let's not underestimate the timing of all this. The Cowboys are heading into an offseason with some big decisions to make, not just about the coaching staff, but also about the roster. Key players are hitting free agency, and there are questions about how they're going to manage the salary cap. A coaching change could throw a wrench into all of that, or it could be the spark they need to finally put it all together. As always, we'll be keeping a close eye on this story and bringing you all the updates as they happen. If McCarthy does leave, it's going to be a seismic shift for the Dallas Cowboys. But no matter what happens, one thing is clear, this team is never short on drama. Whether it's on the field or off it, the Cowboys always find a way to keep us on the edge of our seats. All right, Cowboys Nation, that's all we've got for you today. But we want to hear from you. What do you think about these reports? Should Mike McCarthy stay or go? And if he does leave, who do you want to see as the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date on the latest Cowboys news. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more. This is your home for breaking Dallas Cowboys news, analysis, and everything in between. Until next time, stay safe, stay hyped, and let's go Cowboys!